Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Welcome to episode 9, the last and final episode of Truly the Believers Have Succeeded. In today's episode, we're briefly going to look at the last two verses of this beautiful passage, verse number 10 and verse number 11. Well, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us, أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْوَارِثُونَ. Those are the heirs. الَّذِينَ يَرِثُونَ الْفِرْدَوْسَ هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ, who will inherit al-firdaus, the highest station in paradise, where they will live for all of eternity. Now this is a very, very beautiful passage of the Quran, and even the sequence of verses is extremely beautiful. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala started the passage by telling us, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ, that truly, indeed, surely the believers have already succeeded. And then He gave us a detailed description of who these believers are. He described them with specific qualities and characteristics, unique attributes that they possess, unique acts of worship that they engage in. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He ends the passage by telling us what that success is, by telling us what their reward is. أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْوَارِثُونَ, that those individuals, those people who have just been described with these unique qualities and attributes and characteristics, they are the heirs. And what exactly are they going to inherit? الَّذِينَ هُمْ يَرِثُونَ الْفِرْدَوْسَ الَّذِينَ يَرِثُونَ الْفِرْدَوْسَ هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ. They are the ones who are going to inherit al-firdaus. And they're going to reside there, they're going to live there for all of eternity. So we're being told that if we bring these qualities, if we bring these attributes into our lives, then we are being guaranteed paradise. And not just regular paradise, but we're being guaranteed the highest level in paradise, which is al-firdaus. And paradise, Jannah, is something that is unimaginable. It's beyond human imagination. There are several passages in the Quran where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gives us these detailed descriptions of what paradise is going to look like, of these gardens beneath which rivers flow, that there's rivers of milk and honey and pure water, that there's going to be these amazing things in paradise. But all of these descriptions are there just to give us a slight idea, a slight understanding of the reality of paradise. But as human beings, we are unable to truly comprehend what paradise is. And that's why there's this beautiful hadith Qudsi where we are told that in paradise, فِيهَا مَا لَا عَيْنٌ رَأَتْ, that in paradise there are these things that no eye has ever seen before. So imagine the absolute most stunning, most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life. Paradise has something that's even more beautiful than that. وَلَا أُذُنٌ سَمِعَتْ, there are sounds in paradise that no ear has ever heard before. So imagine the most amazing, most beautiful sound you've ever heard in your life. Paradise has something even better than that. وَمَا لَا خَطَرَ عَلَىٰ قَلْبِ بَشَرٍ, and paradise has those things that haven't even crossed the minds of human beings before. Things that are unimaginable, they're beyond our comprehension. And this place is being prepared for the people that are described in these verses. And they're going to live there for all of eternity. So these things that are mentioned in these particular verses are things that each and every single one of us has the ability to do. Every single one of us, both you and I, have the ability to be amongst the believers that are described in this beautiful passage. All it takes is a little bit of energy. It takes effort, it takes time, it takes dedication, but most importantly, it takes self-discipline. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us amongst those who are described in this beautiful passage. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us the heirs of paradise who are going to inherit al-firdaus. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us that when you ask for Jannah, ask for al-firdaus. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the tawfiq and the ability to be amongst these people and to continue to keep us strong on our faith and strong on our iman and to make us amongst the people of firdaus. Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.